Hello people, welcome back again to my channel, Cook with Gabe. So today we have another unique recipe we'll be making, and this is called eggplant sauce. You know, some people, especially those of my followers from Nigeria, we call it the garden egg sauce, okay? But those people that are outside Nigeria, is called eggplant. So these eggplant come in different types. They are the big ones, they have the smaller ones. So these smaller ones I'm using are the one we mostly use in Africa. Okay, it's a very easy recipe, tastes amazing. You can eat it with any side. You can eat it with rice, you can eat it with yam, with potato, you can eat it with plantain. The sides are endless. It's a very delicious sauce, and also it is very healthy. Okay, so the first process is to boil your eggplant like I'm doing now. You boil it so that it can get soft, but not because when you fry it, it's not going to be soft, but this just kind of have another kind of flavor to it. Okay, so that's why you have to boil it. So for this recipe, you don't need too much stuff. All you need is your tomato, your spicy pepper, then your oil. You can use any oil of choice. You can use vegetable oils, you can use palm oil. For this one I'm making now, I'm making use of the palm oil. Okay, so if you don't have palm oil, you can use vegetable oil. So it's very easy, straightforward. And if you're new to my channel, my name is Gabriel. I like to make content on food. I'm not a chef, I just like to cook. So if you like to eat and you like to cook, you're welcome on board. And if you have not yet subscribed, please like, subscribe and share. And don't forget to drop a comment if there's anything else you'd like me to make, particularly those people that are not Nigerian. If you would like me to try out your recipe, just let me know the name of the recipe you'd like me to try, and I will try it. Okay, so having said that, let's continue. So basically what you do is slice your onion, your tomato, your pepper into bits, not too small bits. Okay, and just slice them into medium size, depends. Like you can see the size I'm using for this particular one now, it's not too small. And you gotta sharp those knives. If they're not doing the job, you gotta sharp it. Sharpening this knife, I look like a guy working in the butcher. I'm about to slice some meat or butcher some meat, but that's not what I'm doing now. Just trying to slice some tomatoes, onion, pepper, and all that stuff. All right, so it's a very easy recipe that you can make for lunch, for dinner, for the family that is trying to stay on the healthy side. It's also a very nice recipe, and it's very easy to make also. As you can see, the process and the ingredient for this is not that difficult to get. You can get your eggplant from every grocery stores out there. You can use different type also. There's no particular hard rule that states you must use the type that I'm using now. So you can use anyone that is available, as long as it is eggplant. Okay, so that's on the side. So chop everything you gotta chop them into bits while your eggplant is cooking. And mind you, don't cook it for too long. Okay, you don't want to cook all the nutrient out. Just cook it to a very reasonable time, preferably maybe like 5 minutes. Just cook it for like 5 minutes and that should be good. Okay, so having said that, slice all your vegetables into reasonable bits. All right, and if you're still watching, like I said, don't forget to subscribe, like, share and comment. Most of my viewers, they watch but they don't subscribe, they don't engage. Please try to engage my videos so that more people can see it. And if you've been watching my video consistently, the least you can do for me is help me grow this channel. We are 133 subscribers now, and the goal is to hit at least 1,000 subscribers before the end of the year. That's the goal. And with you guys, I know that can be very, very possible. So please like, share, and subscribe so that more people can get to see it. And also drop a comment if there's something that you notice that I think can be done better. You know, I'm open to constructive criticism, so let me know and see how we can improve it. But try to always engage the video, it helps a lot. All right, so that's me just trying to pour some oil to the pot. Be very careful when you put in your stuff into the hot oil, because there can be some spill which can cause some burn, and you don't want to burn yourself. Okay, if you are that type that is very scared of hot oil, try to turn down the temperature of the stove so that it doesn't burn you. So I just added some chicken thighs strips. Yeah, so that's it. So I added that to it just to add some extra flavor to it. So this is gonna fry with the onion, and that's it. Just keep adding all your vegetables that you already chopped up. You can also use red bell pepper for this recipe. It tastes great too. Alright, but I'm only using tomatoes for this one today, so that's why I didn't add that part. So seasoning to taste, I like to use Knorr cube. Knorr seasoning is one of my go-to seasoning whenever I'm cooking. I guess it's just the seasoning I grew up using, or my family grew up using, so I just gravitated towards that naturally. So that's what I always like to use. I can use every other seasoning or any other seasoning here and there, but Knorr is still my go-to. I use Knorr chicken, I use Knorr beef, depending on what I'm making. If I'm making something with chicken, I prefer to use chicken. If I'm making something with beef, I prefer to use the beef seasoning. So the choice is yours. Any seasoning of choice you can always use. And always taste your food to see if the taste matches the level that you want. As you can see, I added some salt because the seasoning didn't give me the taste that I wanted. Now, so I just added a little salt. Mindful of the salt, that's why it's good to always taste, so that you can get the perfect level that you want. So as you can see, the recipe is almost done. So now I'm just adding the eggplant that I used the food processor to blend into the sauce. So just add it all to it and give it a good stir. At this point, try to reduce the heat. Okay, reduce the heat for your stove. So you can put it in medium since everything is already cooked. Remember, I cooked the eggplant before using the food processor on it, so it's cooked already, so you don't need too much heat at this point, so your food don't get burnt. Okay, so just turn the heat low, stay it, make sure everything mixes properly. And you'll see me now, I'm going to be adding some other key ingredient, but if you don't add this, it's still going to come out good. Okay, it's just what I like for flavor, which is the crayfish. I always like to use crayfish for sauce like this, so I'm going to be adding some crayfish. As you can see here, add it to give it some amazing taste. If you're still watching, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Okay, please do that as a favor to me, so that this channel can hit the goal of 1,000 subscribers before the end of 2025. That's the goal. and it will be very, very great if you guys can help me achieve that. Okay, it doesn't cost anything to like, share, and subscribe if you like my content. Okay, if you like my content, you like to see me, you like to encourage me, don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Okay, and comment will also be greatly appreciated. As you can see, the recipe is done. It's done. So now it's time to eat. So I boiled some unripe plantain that I'm going to be having with it. You know, you can have it, like I said, with any side of choice: plantain, yam, rice, you know, potatoes, any side of choice. You can have it with it. It doesn't matter. It's just a matter of choice. Okay. So eat this and enjoy. Thank you very much for all those subscribers. Thank you very much for those that are always watching my video, and thank you for those that are going to subscribe after watching this video and like, share, and comment. Thank you all. I really appreciate, and I will see you in the next video. Thank you and have a good day. Bye bye.